I'm down. Let's crack this can open. Okay, so a long time ago, I was very slim. I had, in my mind, my perfect body. Like, I could literally put on anything and it would look good. I could, sit or stand anyway and it didn't fucking change what I was wearing or look bad in any way. That was the one thing I do miss about being petite and tiny is like clothes and the way they lay on you is like a completely different way. Um, and that's been difficult for me now that I'm the biggest I've been since I've had my daughter. I went backwards over the last 8 months at this last job. I did a lot of sitting, wasn't moving around as much as my other jobs. So even though I was keeping up with my workouts, like all this like women, I don't even know where to start with hormonal weight. Like it hit me like a ton of bricks. Um, and it was from like that point of not depriving myself. Like I had this healthy regimen for so long and I got off track and I got lost in a lot of shittiness in my life, and it's been a long time since I was able to focus on my health and wellness as a main job. It's not my main job. Like, I'm not doing what I did when it was my main job. Like, I'm not a dancer anymore. I'm not in any kind of theater or anything that would put me in front of a camera in any way. Not that I was, like, ever in anything huge, but before COVID, Syracuse had a lot of theater and a lot of stuff going on. And, I think losing that kind of also helps with taking you out of it. Like when it's your job to look good, like you have the resources to do that. And I just don't have it like that anymore. Like I can't afford a trainer. I can't afford someone to help me eat right. Like that, when you look at these people on TV that look perfect in your mind, it's like they have the time every day to put into their wellness. They have people that figure all the hard stuff out for them. I'm not saying everybody does that, but they pretty much have a plan made for them. They have all the best resources, all the best weight loss stuff. They have surgery. So it's like we tell ourselves that we're failing as humans for not keeping that standard, but we forget. We go to work, we work 9, 10, 12-hour jobs on other things that aren't ourselves. If we had 9 to 12 hours to focus on ourselves, we'd all have nice bodies too. And that's like a lot of the mentality that I've had to learn. I don't like visually how I look. I don't like how I fit in clothes. I'm finding myself, shout out to the late Diane Keaton, loved her. So sad that she's gone, but like that's how I'm starting to dress. More layered, fitted more to how I feel comfortable. I like the baggy style. I do have a gut. I'm uncomfortable in my own skin. I don't feel sexy at all. And that doesn't mean I hate myself or I'm degrading myself in any way. I just know that I'm not okay with, I've let myself go, and I've had to like own that and say that out loud and get out of that denial phase. Like, no one did this to me. I did it to myself. But a lot of my berating myself comes from a standard that's unhealthy for all of us to live by. And like having the perfect body isn't my focus anymore. Like I want to be a mom. Like I want to sorry, my throat gargled. I have a sore throat right now. I just drank some tea and honey and now I have that weird gurgly thing going on, but I think it's working. Anyway, I'm focused on like love and being a mom and finding my soulmate and getting a house. Like I don't care about looking good in a dress anymore. I care about love and I care about finding my purpose. And a lot of my life was spent on how I looked, and I was very vain, and I don't want to be that. I don't want to set that example. So not only am I going to be patient with my physical journey, but I'm going to be patient with my mental one too. It's okay to be uncomfortable, but it's not okay to just sit in it and not do anything.